I specifically remember having been back in Fort McMurray and been like, oh my god, I'm back here, I'm gay, I'm still in the closet, I'm right back where I started, and I was devastated. Good morning, my natives. It's your man Dayln here, and today I'm gonna tell you a little bit of a story about how I got into going to the gym and my reasons and motivations as to why. So when I was in like high school, I was closeted as a gay person, and being in Fort McMurray, I knew there was like no gay people around there. So my motivation to be sexually appealing was a very minuscule, to say the least. And I was smoking a lot of pot, and that's actually where this story came up, because I got reminded of the ice cream that I ate yesterday when I used to smoke a lot of weed, and how I got really overweight by smoking reefer and eating bad food for years. That basically continued all through high school, and then, you know, I reached a point where I actually left Fort McMurray. I went to Vancouver, and when I got there, I was like, ooh, damn, there's some gay people around here. And it just so happened that when I got into Vancouver Film School, they arranged for me to be in this apartment. Like, this is an apartment where a lot of students stay. It's close to campus, it's all good. So we'll, you know, set you up with an apartment there. And it turns out that it was only 1 block off of the gay district in Vancouver. And I remember actually being in school and still closeted, and in Vancouver Film School, still closeted, didn't go out to the bars or nothing. I was of age because, you know, I was 19 when I got into film school, and that's the legal drinking age in British Columbia. I could have gone, I was too scared to. I was scared of like being caught, or, you know, iPhones started to come out with their cameras, and they're good cameras, so like, oh my god, I'm so old. And so I was like, oh, what if someone takes a picture of me and puts it on Facebook, someone else sees, you know, I was so paranoid. Because just where I'm from, I didn't want everyone to, like, you know, it's the classic story. I didn't want everyone to, like, abandon me or, you know, this and that. So I never went out at all, ever. I went out to the bar once or twice when I was there, and it was very late at night, very sneaky and secretive. And, you know, even when I did go, I was so nervous and so scared, because they're like, you know, it was crazy to actually go to a gay bar. And of course I went to, like, the gringiest of all gay bars there, the Pump Jack Pub, which later turned out to be my local watering hole. Yeah, I went there and it was scared the hell out of me. And after I was done film school, I actually got bed bugs in that apartment, but that's a story for another time. I got bed bugs in that apartment, so I was forced to leave Vancouver, and I left and I went back to Fort McMurray to go to work, and I ended up not doing any film work at all, and I was devastated. And I specifically remember having been back in Fort McMurray and been like, oh my god, I'm back here, I'm gay, I'm still in the closet, I'm right back where I started, and I was devastated. And I started partying like crazy, and I was, you know, really upset at where I'd ended up and how I got back there. I was still in the closet, and a few of my friends knew. And in my transition time between Vancouver and Fort McMurray, that's when I actually first came out, was to my good buddy Shane. And it just happened, and I just freaked out when I was super wasted one night. Another story for another time. And so when we got back to Fort McMurray, I told a few of my close friends, and it wasn't so bad, but I was still tripping out that I was back there in that same position. I'm at work right now, so I'll finish this in the truck. I'm so sorry about that hissing and clicking noise. I actually did some research on it, and it turns out that this microphone can be used around wireless routers. What are you thinking, Rode, putting out a mic that does that? Every time I'm around a router, or Bluetooth and Wi-Fi are both active on a cell phone, it does that clicking noise. Absolutely ridiculous. Anyways, back to the story. And I was back in McMurray, and I was all choked. So then, you know, I had to get back to Vancouver. And I started working at oil mines, and I got myself back to Vancouver because I was getting free flights to wherever I wanted. They asked me, and I was working out of Fort McMurray. They asked me where I lived. I said Vancouver. I lied to them and told them I was still in Vancouver when I was actually there locally. So they put me down as Vancouver, started booking me flights home. That's what got me back to Van City. And when I got there, I was like, I can't screw up this time. And I was still overweight. You know, I was going to the gym a little bit, not as heavily as I should have been. I was still overweight and everything. And I was like, I'm here, and I have a chance to come out and all this stuff and live free and meet people, maybe, you know, get laid for once. And so that's when I really started taking it seriously. I started going to the gym when I was working at the mines and working out in Vancouver and going so hard, dieting hard, and that's when I really realized, you know, oh, diet's so important. Prior to that, I was working out, but I was like, I refuse to change my diet. You know, I'll work out a whole bunch, but I'm not going to change my diet at all. And that was a mistake. But once I got to Vancouver, changed my diet, then everything changed. And yeah, so I, started taking it seriously, lost a bunch of weight, and I'm sure a lot of you know that because a lot of my subscribers that are on here have migrated over from my Instagram account, and you've seen me in my fitness journey on there. So that's how that all happened. I can't even tell you from then to now. That's a whole other mountains of stories to go through. But that's how I started going to the gym and getting motivated to get fit. Just wanted to look sexy for the gays, I guess. I just got home, it's after work. I didn't go to the gym, but I need to do some exercise. I'm not doing cardio, but I'm going swimming. We're going to the beach, so I'm gonna do 20 minutes of swimming, Michael Phelps style. See how long I can last. I'm gonna bring y'all with me. Ooh. Alright people, well I went all Michael Phelps with it and swam around back and forth a couple of times, but I'm not nearly as good of a swimmer as I thought I was. It is beautiful out here, but I'm gonna end this vlog right now and wrap things up here and go home, eat, edit, and go to bed. So I just wanted to say thank y'all for watching, throw me a like, tweet me some suggestions at Dayln Gerard, subscribe for a good time. And I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Peace.
I heard sirens in my head from the first time that we met.